But first, a new twist in a death investigation leading to an Amber Alert. Within the last hour, police say they are investigating a third scene. This is 10 Tampa Bay. I'm Frank Wiley.
And I'm Carolina Leid, in tonight for Courtney Robinson. Chilling. Welcome back. You are watching 10 Tampa Bay at 5 o'clock. They are a common fixture in our waterways, derelict and abandoned boats, big and small.
Big problem for local and state law enforcement, as well as waterfront businesses and the owners out there. 10 Tampa Bay's Aduria Chumba explains more issues are adding to the problem, and now Florida Fish and Wildlife is cracking down.
We have such a problem.
A deep-sea discovery claims to reveal Amelia Earhart's plane crash. The evidence, one group says, solves a nearly 90-year mystery. Plus,
it looks like an eyesore and is bringing my property value down.
A disconnect between neighbors and one fiber optics company has left a big mess, and now they're going to the county to get it cleaned up. We are so glad you're with us here on 10 Tampa Bay at 5:30. I'm Carolina Leid in for Courtney.
And I'm Frank Wiley. Tonight, Hernando County leaders say they are fielding dozens of complaints against a fiber optics company installing communication lines there.
10 Tampa Bay's Eric Glasser has a closer look at all the concerns and what the company is now promising to do in response. About those noisier utility boxes, the company says it is currently looking for a quieter air cooling system and are willing to swap those out, but they ask people in those neighborhoods to be patient since the process can take several months.
Meantime, today in Tampa, welcome back. I want to show you this right here and take a close look at this too. This is what one deep sea exploration team claims to be Amelia Earhart's plane wreckage.
So the image was captured with sonar technology as part of a months-long effort to track down Earhart's Lockheed 10E Electra, a 16-member team. So there is one star that you won't see in the ring, but you will soon see on the big screen, acting in a movie that's filming right down the street in Clearwater.
Cool stuff. Daria Bernardo, also known by her stage name, Sonia Deville, will be in the upcoming TV movie DNA Secrets. We caught up with her during today's filming session at the Clearwater Historic.
A little bit of winter rawness to the atmosphere out there. I'm already ready
He's
to
at
go.
the wall. He's
I'm ready to.
Hi there, you are watching 10 Tampa Bay. The countdown is on for Super Bowl 58.
It's about that time, and now we know who will play for that Vince Lombardi trophy, too. For the fourth time.
Former Tampa school administrator won't spend any time in jail after he was convicted of giving a teen an unwanted foot rub in another state. 10 Investigates has been digging into foot-touching accusations against this former educator for years. In 2021, tomorrow, St. Pete's mayor will hold the state of the city, and we will join Ken Welch as he addresses his wins and challenges. But we want to know what you think the city of St. Petersburg is doing right and what you think needs to be changed. Text your thoughts to 727-577-8522. The number's also on your screen. We will send your responses with our reporter, Aaron Parsegian, who will press the mayor tomorrow morning.
Artists are hard at work repainting.
Tonight, local artists work to restore a mural after someone destroyed it last week, covering it with gray paint.
And tonight, people in the community are reacting to its destruction and the efforts to save it. 10 Tampa Bay's Angelicia Bruton has the story.
Just walking.
And Gulfport police call it an active investigation as they look into that vandalism.
All right, let's check in with Natalie on the weather. And okay, so it was warm, hot this weekend. Now what are we doing here?
We're going down on the roller coaster. Now we're grasping for our lives.
Okay.
And it's going to be cold. Yes, okay. Basically. Tonight's one of the chilliest of the entire 7-day. We have another night. It's going to be Wednesday night into Thursday morning. I think we're going to be reaching for the same jackets. Wow. Another reinforcing push of cold air. Check this out. We've had temperatures this morning kick off in the 50s. So yeah, that alone was already a cool start, but actually right on par with where we should be for this time of year. But notice how temperatures didn't change a whole lot throughout the day. We made it into the upper 50s and then we stay there. One thing is that we had clouds roll in through the second half of the day. We also had a steady breeze coming out of the north. That was a lot of chilly air that kept us locked overhead, and that kept us well below normal for this time of year. Live view from our Wyndham Grand Clearwater Beach weather camera, though, shows those clouds slowly but surely starting to break apart out over the Gulf as we go through the overnight. Once we clear up those skies a little bit more, that will will allow those temperatures to continue to drop, especially as we go through the overnight hours. Right now, we're basically looking at temperatures that we were dealing with early this morning in those low to mid 50s. This north wind is calming down, believe it or not. It was breezy through a good chunk of the day. Now we're starting to get this to shift, still out of the northwest, but keeping it about 10 miles per hour or less. So that combined with our clear skies will plummet us into the middle 40s, at least for the immediate bay. Some spots inland and up to the north could be closer to the lower 40s, maybe around Citrus River. We could be, or Citrus County, Crystal River. We could be looking at lows falling near 30 degrees, 39 degrees to kick off tomorrow morning. Look what happens by tomorrow afternoon. We have a lot more sunshine in the mix. We're going to start to pick up a little bit more of a west wind, so that onshore flow combined with our abundant sunshine will help daytime highs to climb into the mid 60s. So that's actually still below normal for this time of year, but tomorrow will be a warmer one as you step outside, pleasantly warmer at that. We'll keep winds out of the north for our boaters with a moderate chop out on the bay as high pressure remains in control. This is the primary influence for us now, keeping us with that north wind at least for the next 24 hours. That will start to shift a bit more out of the west throughout parts of tomorrow, and that also could give us a few partly cloudy skies really through the second half of the afternoon and into the evening hours. But I still think we're going to keep things cool and keep it crisp until this reinforcing cold front does push through on Wednesday. Once that comes through, that is going to be a dry front, but it brings another push of drier and cool air our direction. Wednesday night into Thursday morning, look how those temperatures will stay on the chilly side. I think once again, we're going to have some 40s on the map with back up towards Citrus County, Crystal River. We could be waking up right around 39 degrees. So I do not think tonight's going to be the only night that we're talking about some cold temperatures on our 7-day forecast. I think Thursday morning will be another one that we're watching that roller coaster continue. Even for afternoon highs, upper 60s, lower 70s. That is well below normal for this time of year, but still keeping things pretty comfortable. Temperatures after Friday, though, they do start to moderate, and they do also start to lead to some more rain chances by the end of the weekend and into next week.
Space Shuttle Endeavour is ready to complete its final mission tonight. Right now, crews are working to hoist the shuttle in the air over Exposition Park, California. It will be lowered in place into a launch-ready vertical display at the Samuel Ocean Air and Space Center. NASA retired Endeavour from space flight 13 years ago. It has been on display at the California Science Center for more than a decade.
This will be the shortest flight it's had in a long time as it's put into place there, no doubt about it. All right.
A little bit, just a little bit.
We're looking at cool weather around here, aren't we?
Yeah, it's very chilly out there tonight, and I think we're doing it all over again on Wednesday night, so don't put the cold layers away too far.
All right, keep it close. Thank you so much for joining us. We'll see you back here at 11.